Okay, so we're back into the V8s. Picked this up yesterday. It's a 2025 Mustang GT Premium. It's got the active exhaust and then just the regular Premium 400A. I likely will change those wheels out. It's 255 square. Already doesn't hold traction too well, but not shocking. They're not too bad. I looked at a couple performance pack. The kind of the base GT performance pack, and then the premium one. And crazy enough, there's a huge recall on these right now for the control module. I think it's on the driver's side for the headlights, so you can't actually take delivery of them. I think it's March to July build time frame. This one happened to be before that. It's a manual, and in the end, they gave me even more money off. So it was probably about 7,000 cheaper, maybe closer to 8,000 cheaper than the premium with the performance pack. I don't really want the stiffer suspension. I mean, I'm not going to race it. And so this is really comfortable to drive, so I can pick my own wheels. And then I think it's Anderson Composites makes a really cool duckbill for the back that you can replace this panel here. It just unbolts, and you can bolt in a carbon fiber duckbill, which in my opinion looks cooler than the performance pack wing anyway. So that'll probably be the route we go in a little bit. I think I'm going to do some SEV wheels, probably 285 front, 305 rear, but we'll see. So got this kind of cool illumination when you approach. It's pretty neat. I'm sure there's tons of videos out there for that. I really like this Vapor Blue, I believe is the color. It's pretty nice, especially for what you get. I think the premium is the way to go. I mean, I guess it just depends on what your use case is, but I really like the premium options. Now the 401, I believe, has illuminated sills, and I believe it has the memory seats. So I think those are the differences, major differences on the 400 one. Not sure if it has like easy out, which would have been nice because coupes are kind of a pain in the butt to get into. So we're gonna go ahead, I'll open my garage door, and we'll fire this up. See if I can get the air conditioning at a reasonable level. And there's the glare, so I'll point this down a little bit. Where the heck the camera is, so I can cut the glare. It does this interesting little noise at startup. But it's from the infotainment. It's kind of like this thump, 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 thump noise. So as it's booting, should be able to go. The temp will probably get down a little better. But if we go to the Mustang button here, now we can. This is kind of the normal exhaust mode. That's the quiet. And that's the loudest it gets. Pretty nice sound. Then the coolest thing I think, we'll get to focus, is the customizable themes. So over here on the panel, so we can grab it, kind of scroll down. I've got it on the SVT, the Fox body. Pretty neat, classic. This is really cool because you can actually see the grain. That's gonna be tough, but you can kind of see the grain in the aluminum that would be in the old 60s Mustang. A little different than the 66 I had, but still pretty cool. I think, yeah, it says 67, 68. And then they've got, I don't know what column it is. Yeah, kind of boring. And then they've kind of got your normal, sport, and track. So yeah, pretty cool setup. I think there's a lot of folks that like the SVT or the Fox body. I just think it's cool. And depending on the headlights, it goes from like this white to this blue. Really cool, kind of old school vibe if you remember all that stuff. Ventilated seats, heated ventilated, really nice. Let's see. Right now I got the audio stuff shut off just because I want to show the address. But yeah, you got your general apps. CarPlay works really good. This is the regular stereo, not the B&O. Nice leather. Door cards are about the same as the previous gens. it's identical. Center console is real similar, but you don't have the e-brake. Kind of a bummer there. I feel like this MT82 is better than the 2016, 2019 I had. So I had both the 16 and the 19, both Coyotes, both MT82s, and I swear this is better. In better, I mean just a little more notchier. It just feels better. I did have a Mach 1 as well with the Tremec. Obviously the Tremec felt better than this, but I was really impressed when I drove these with the manual. I thought it was a definite improvement. I think this handles more comfortably than the other Mustangs I've had, but it's been a while. I've gone through some Camaros and Challengers and other cars, SUVs, so it's hard to say. Then it's got these modes, steering wheel control for the modes, pretty cool graphics. It's an Unreal Engine, so that was normal. We could go to sport, track, so it's just kind of neat. And so this one's kind of dragster school. It's got the tree, and then slippery, kind of got some rain splattering around. Custom, I think custom, yeah, it's all however you want to set it up. This has the regular suspension, so it doesn't have magnet drive. I can't remember what it is for Ford, but basically the adjustable dampers. Again, I really like the way this suspension feels. That's kind of a personal thing, what you're going to do with it, but yeah, I really like this. I'm trying to get the glare down. This glare sucks. I paid about $49 out the door. Arizona's got about 8.5% tax. I had my Mercedes, my GLA 45 AMG as a trade, so that definitely helped. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Shut it off, got a nice little logo. Yeah, I think the Mercedes is quicker. I mean, it was all-wheel drive with a dual clutch, so, but this is, got the sound. Manual's fun. Getting less and less of them out there. Less and less people can drive them, so it probably won't get stolen as easily. Got a nice, show the engine real quick. Apologize, it's pretty dirty. Again, I just got it yesterday. We had a monsoon, and they don't keep these cars very clean at the lot anyway. I still think it's crazy that they can only sell, I think 5, it's gonna be a tough one-handed, 5 of the Mustangs they had because of the recall. Just crazy. Shoot. This is not a one-handed friendly deal. There we go. Yeah, it's dirty, apologize, but I really like the dual throttle body. I didn't realize that these are actually paper cone filters under here, which is pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, so we're probably gonna go ahead, do the wheels in the next couple months, and then again, I think I may do that spoiler first. It's about $800 for that duck bill, and I think it'll look really cool. So that's the new car. Hopefully it won't turn into too much of a project, but I think it'll be more fun than the Mercedes. Mercedes just want to mess with it. Too expensive to have it break. So yeah, I mean, if you can find these without the recall, I think it's a fun car for the money.